Alright, guys, so it says I'm live, but my phone ain't doing nothing. That's weird, yo. Hold on, guys. Alright, that should be better, huh? Alright, let me do a little wave real quick in my hand. Yes, live. Alright, yeah, okay, cool. Alright, guys, so what I want to talk about first is I want to say that this is like an open space. Alright, it's pretty safe space. So basically, you guys can just talk about any different topics you want to talk about. And by the way, this laptop, it's a good laptop, but the camera kind of sucks. So it's cool and all, but whatever though. But yeah, so safe space, talk about topics, stuff like that. And so first off, welcome to the channel. I really appreciate you guys coming in, zoning in. um, but tonight I think we're gonna talk about stuff that people are really thinking about that they don't really want to talk about that much. So maybe people want to talk about relationships. People want to talk about coronavirus. We know about that already. People want to talk about money, finances, um, video games, whatever you guys want to talk about, like happiness, stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm just talk about first about sort of basic, like how to be safe. Obviously, you guys all know, but some people don't. And guys, don't keep going out to places. Stop partying. People want to party in this virus enriched environment. Like, oh yeah, how's party over here and let's go to the beach. Just sit down. You know what I mean? Just sit down with it and just guys just be safe. Gloves all the time, mask. You know how it goes, stuff like that. But first, so I'm going to my topic. All right, so I want to go about how to actually start a business, and I want to say how to make that still flourish. Um, because as some of y'all know, I'm a business owner. I don't want to say exactly what kind of business because some of y'all do know, but forget it. I'm gonna say it anyway. So gaming community establishment. All right. So I'm the CEO of that business for about 2 years now, and it's been pretty good. So obviously, of course, like most business owners and popular business owners that you do know, um, it's kind of hitting people for locations different than other people. So people who have like food businesses and stuff like that, they're still going pretty strong. But people like me and other people and other businesses, we can't really do stuff that much. We can still do something if you know how to do it, and thankfully I do. So that's good. Um, but yeah, so that's how that's gonna be. So just to give like a reiteration, guys, if you guys wanna go ahead down the live chats below, go to the screen and say your topic that you want to talk about. Feel free, and we can go ahead, and discuss that right now. Let me get some more people on here real quick. So if you're watching this video when you are not live with me, then go ahead fast forward for a little bit. But if you are live, then just be patient for a moment. Okay. All right. All right. So two people just tuned in. Hello, welcome to the channel. Uh, so go ahead, feel free to drop down your question down below in the live comment section if you can. But first, I'm going to talk about the business world first, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to stuff like that later on. So first, the business, right? Always remember why you want to do the business first, not just because it's a fad or because it's not a good idea. With your good idea, you have to make it more lively, right? You got to make it more believable. That's another thing. It has to be attainable. So, does your business idea sound like it's a good idea for this culture right now, or does it sound like it can be kind of not really how you say it blooming, should I say? Hey Jeffrey, how you doing? How you doing? So, um, you're just tuning in right now, so thank you for joining the YouTube channel. So what I'm doing tonight for this real life talk is people get to discuss their concerns or whatever else they want to talk about, not just for the coronavirus, but for anything that's like bothering or stuff that's really not known for today in society. Um, so any topics that can relate, that's similar to that and around that. So that's cool. So it could be like health awareness. It could be mental awareness. It can be money awareness. That's a big thing too. Stuff like that. So that's cool. So yeah. So back to the business thing. Um, so with you guys' business ideas, what I've noticed these past, I kind of want to say 5 years, where I've really been, well, no, let's say like 3 years, really, yeah, that I've been hitting the business world hard, right? Hey, how you doing, Olivia? How you doing? So go ahead and feel free to chat down in the comment section below what you want to talk about for a topic. So it can be about mental happiness. It can be about money issues, finances. It can be about relationships, stuff like that. Because I'm here tonight to talk about stuff more in detail about what you guys are thinking about. Back to the business thing is that know your audience and know your crowd of where you at, right? So know your customers, know yourself really too, and know the people around you. So stuff like that. And when you do start a business, make sure it's not a sole proprietorship. To be honest with you, because if you do that, so look, I should wrote this down, but it's cool. So there's a sole proprietorship business, okay? There's a limited liability company business, and there's also a corporation business. So if you do limited liability and you can do a corporation, you're more protected by the state. To save, for example, if someone wants to come, bother or sue you about your business things or services or people, you can be more protected by the state to not have your finances for that business and your personal pocket mishapped. Whereas if you have a sole proprietorship, your personal banks, your personal money, and your business money is at risk. Okay, so just to be aware and have the different idea for your business stuff, to have it more in backup. Now, for teams, through my experiences, I want to say for teams, if you have a friend or friends that you do know for about like a good while, that's cool. That's nice. But if you're more, oh, okay, hold on, guys, hold that question real quick. Hold that. Hold that thought real quick. So we got a question: how will esports be affected by the coronavirus? Okay, well, good question. Well, for esports, of course, um, it's big crowds, right? Big crowds. You're in a you're in a controlled environment, so you can't really not be close to people and type of things like that. So, for example, for Vegas that we did last year for our video game tournament at Mandalay Bay, it was fun, mostly, but yeah, it was pretty great. You had like thousands of people close to each other, walking around, and touching things, right? Blah blah blah, stuff like that. So, for example, um, when business like that is getting closed or being put on hold, it's really up to the person who owns that business to be prepared for stuff like this. For me, for my business, thankfully I am prepared for stuff like this. So I still have like money, that's incoming still. Not as much obviously, but it's still money that is coming in. Thankfully, and some people and some businesses that are doing it, like Vegas, they might have money coming in, they might not. But did anybody see this coming? No, not at all. Did I see it coming? No, it was a possibility. So I kept always my, how you say it. I always keep plans, backup plans, and it so happens that one of my backup plans worked for this, thankfully. Um, so that will keep people more inside, their homes, and so we, of course, we know the whole stay at home thing. We also know the crowd of 50 or 5, whatever the number is changed and changing. No more than big crowd of this and that, blah blah blah. We know. So the crowds and then the remote control touchings, the game touching, the handshakes, the coughs, the sneeze, all stuff like that is very liable for to catch the virus. So obviously businesses like mine are either shut down or put on hold. Mine's put on hold, halfway on hold. If that makes sense. Because like I said earlier, I still have money coming in for my business, so that's great. But yeah, so that's how it it would affect the esports. It will slow it down, or if it's not manually manner, if it's not managed properly, there we go, then it's gonna flop. But thank God I'm not flopping at all. All right, cool. Okay, so hopefully I answered your question pretty good, Jeffrey. Um, I would love to do business with you as well because I've heard that you also have a property business stuff or something like that. But feel free to verify that and clarify. Clarify what you do in the comments. Um, okay, so that answers that question. So if I have to verify, please let me know. Then I'll go further into it. All right. Second, to touch back on what I was saying about teams, um, I do not recommend you guys to have friends as business partners. Okay, if you have a business and you want to start a business and you have friends, like real friends, not people that you know, like real hardcore friends. All right, that's the difference between people that you know and people who are your true friends. Okay, um, I never call friends so easily. I don't, for many reasons and through many experiences. Um, you just say colleagues or people that you know, but friends is it's a title that's earned. All right. Um, it's more safer to do business to do business with people that you don't know that much, rather than friends for the medium run, not the short run or long run, but for the medium run. And to clarify that for you guys, the short term, yeah, this sounds cool, yada yada yada, right? You're all on board. You guys are hyped about your business events, stuff like that. He's seeing over time who can put in the most work from the team. He knows in people's strengths and weaknesses. Okay, cool. But when it comes time to make money moves, who you're gonna pay to help your business flourish, you want to take a step back and have more time to evaluate your situation. Um, because if you just want to be cool with somebody and you're paying them out of nowhere, and they don't really show their worth about why they need to get paid, you're not really a good CEO, to be honest with you. What I have experienced in the past, and other people too, not just me. So this is basically talking about what I've been through and or what I've seen or heard of. All right. Um, you might have friends or people that you know. 2 3 months later, they don't really put in that much work into what they've been doing, even though they said they will, but then they don't. That's a problem. All right. So when it comes to your money and to your business, you want to wait it out more to see who's really on your team or who's really not on your team. Now, if you have family, if you have best friends or close friends, you can try it, but that is up in the air on that one. But people that you just know and you calling them a friend, don't do that. Do not do that. If you know them personally for a long period of time, then you can kind of have more of a trust. But not to keep going in circles. But basically, guys, if you don't know the people that much, know them for a short time, it's not really a good idea to have them as your business partners. But if you want to test it out and see how it's going for a medium period of time, see how they are at first. Then, after a period of time, you can probably decide yourself if you want to keep them on your team or not. All right. So I want to ask you guys questions too. So thank you for joining the channel. So So Jeffrey asked a question, so I answered it. Thank you very much for asking that question. So Olivia, do you have any questions about anything, or if you want to state a topic about anything, do you want to say something about relationships? Do you want to talk about stuff that's finances? Do you want to talk about things that's going on in the world right now? Feel free to comment below to to for us to dig further into that, so we can dig more further to what you want to talk about and stuff like that. All right. So that's the business move, guys. Um, what's next? See. So that's going on. Business, we did that already, so that's good. But you know what? I kind of want to do the esports more, more in detail because that's my area of the expertise. So that's good. Just to go back off what I said earlier a little bit while ago, is I want to say the PS5 is coming out. Okay, cool, right? Um, I think it says December it's coming out. I'm not fully sure, but it should be pretty cool. That's pretty nice. So hopefully this whole virus thing is over. Hopefully it's over by like by next month. But to be honest, I don't think it is. So, oh, we got a question, guys, from Jace the Ace. What's up with it? Um, do you feel that relationships slow down success? Hmm. Okay, that's a good question. Do I think relationships slow down success? The right relationship, no, definitely not. The right relationship will not slow you down for your success. For example, if you have a woman and she's always like urging you on to do your best, she's always looking out for you. You know, she's always urging you to keep just doing better, basically, like with your life personally and business life. There's no going wrong with that. Um, right, but she's showing you too, though. She's not just talking about it, but she's actually showing you. That's what's up. That is like something that I can respect, and that's goes way goes long ways for me. So, but if you have the wrong person for a relationship, it can slow you down. It can make you more always thinking about that person too much. Like, oh yeah, so what's she thinking about? Or she's thinking about you. Like, oh, what are you thinking about? And just a negative, energy draining suction of your head. Like, oh, okay, so I can't really focus on this, so I'm gonna get focused on her. Or you're trying to do your business right, but you think about her too much, and it gets in the way. If someone doesn't really care, if someone doesn't really care about what you're doing, they'll say, hey, you know what? I got a business in doing this, yada yada yada. And they're saying, oh, okay, that's cool. If they say that's cool and that's it, they don't either go in detail further with you about, oh, so how can you do that? Or, so I'm proud of you, blah, blah, blah. If they being basic with you about it, she probably not the right one for you. And ladies too, if you have a business with yourself, that's cool. Make sure your man supports you, to always cheer you on too. So stuff that I say is always goes both ways. It's not just about the man or the woman. And I kind of talk about relationships a little bit too, because now I'm getting deep into it. But we have another questions from Jeffrey/LT. If you were to teach high school students about esports, what would you tell them? Is it a good alternative to playing basketball, baseball, etc.? How would you teach college students? Okay, so how would I just teach students in general? Um, well, first I would just go off of the intro, pretty much, right? So we all know what video games are, because who doesn't know what video games are? Like, it's everywhere for a long time. So if you don't know, then you've been living underneath the rock for I don't know how long, because everybody knows, any age group knows what video games are. But just start an intro. So go, like, maybe have a slideshow, or have like an introduction video, or just have a little speech of myself saying what video games are and how they're good for you. How they can be good for you. Um, and that kind of goes for anything that's good for you. If you have too much of it, it's bad. Okay, and too much, like as in like you're in the game for like 10 hours a day, just straight. Your eyes are blood red. You're tired. You're not eating as much. You're getting skinnier, or you're getting more larger. It's not good. But if you're actually knowing how to play the games the right way and more safer, and to also have puzzles in your games, to, like to keep the brain more active. Long term studies that helps it out. But um, when it comes to sports, I always like to have fitness with my stuff too. So what I do is I love fitness too, as you can tell. So that's cool. um, but I like to always urge gamers to beat the stereotype that gamers are just fat and lazy and this and that, blah blah blah. That's not true, because I am one of the many gamers who break that stereotype. You know, um, so to play the games on their downtime and to do sports or do just workout period, just to stay fit physically and mentally and spiritually. That is the key for anything. Um, Pros and cons, long term processes, short term processes. Explain those, stuff like that. How could they make money or receive sponsorships? Oh, okay. This is a great one. Um, so for me, what I'm doing is I'm actually having tournaments, of course. As you guys know, but the whole virus thing broke out. So I host about 4 to 5 tournaments a year, 4 to 5 tournaments a year since last year, and could have been this year, but it's probably gonna be a little less now. 4 to 5 tournaments a year, and what happens is I invite people sometimes that I know of to come to the tournament, to win some money. If if they win a certain amount of matches, or if they want to help out, volunteer, help me set up equipment, help me, with the matches, with the live stream, the commentaries, stuff like that. People who volunteer and to put their work in like that and not ask for a handout, that says a lot. We actually just had an internship program started, um, but before this broke out, we tabled at CSUSB. All right, so in case you guys don't know, it's Cal State San Bernardino. So at Cal State, we did a tabling event with the CSUSB Business Fair. It was really cool. It was fun. Had a great time. You guys can see that whole stuff on my website, gcestablishment.com. We tabled there. We got a handful of students who were interested in doing an internship with us. It was great. Um, so stuff like that, volunteering and long term promise. That is where, for me, people can make money with me when they actually show that they're doing what they love to do rather than just looking for a paycheck. Because you don't want people who are money hungry, on your team or stuff like that. For other people, however, um, this goes hand in hand with mine too. Say for example, if there's a pool of 20 people playing a fighting game. So for example, um, shout out to Modest Women. We had a tournament with their event. We had 22 people sign up for our Mortal Kombat tournament. It was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. The winner of that one had a free T-shirt and also a qualification to go with us to Vegas next year. Well, this year now, because that's for last year in October. To go to Vegas with us. So like the whole thing paid for as far as their ticket. All right, so they get a free ticket to go to Vegas with us. So stuff like that. But and then there's one also another event that I had. Um, the winner won $100 when it was facing off of 15 and 17 people. So it's something. It depends on the crowd and what's going on. So money is out there. It definitely is. It's knowing how to get the money to you and how to actually earn it. Though you can earn it for that night, or you can earn it for a long time, a period. All right. So you actually see that stuff though, and maybe one day. Well, yeah, one day I'm gonna have like $1,000, you know, award for the first place winner with a trophy, stuff like that. So, but I start small first. Don't start too big. And what I'm saying right now is overlapping what I said about businesses, about like how to run a business. So if you guys kind of can catch on to what I'm talking about, great, more power to you. Um, and then lastly, if they've been really good, if they like really been good, like top two or top three for a long period of time, then that's when I would sponsor somebody. So I would really sponsor someone who's been putting in work for a while, not just for a short time, but like a great while. They win their matches, they showing promise, they being professional, they being mature, stuff like that. It's like for me, right? It's a whole lot of factors to it. Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna be that for that part. Um, so we ask questions about the esports, the right type of relationship. Let me go back on that real quick. Let me go back to the relationships real quick. All right. Um, many people have to understand. Um, there's a big difference between a boy and a man. There's a big difference between a woman and a girl. All right. If you've been having bad relationships with someone, don't don't put like the other people in a box. Oh, that one little thing that person does. Don't put them in a box like, okay, yeah, so that's a boy. Okay, so that's a girl. Like, it's like, where's the real, girl? Where's the real man at? Like, where's the where's the real women at? So it's just taking time to know somebody. Stuff these days is different. Is different for how it used to be back in the day. Um, we have to really understand and know people before we date them. All right, you have to really know these people. If you don't know them, right? If you get to know somebody, okay, cool. But for a short time though, and then you date them, it's like, okay, it's kind of soon probably. It's probably not too soon. It depends, but most of the time it's not gonna work. If it's a short time, it's not gonna work. You have to know people from the heart. Know what they do for pros and cons. All right, and see if that best fits you. And make sure that you're happy before you start a relationship. Okay. And I want to say, oh yeah, you guys, you gotta know yourself. You you know yourself. I'm tired of people saying that. Oh yeah, I don't know myself yet. You do know yourself. All right. You have to grow with yourself. That's what you got to do. Not find yourself. You got to grow with yourself. And and it's up to you to be happy first before you date somebody. Both sides got to be happy first. If someone's not happy and the other person's happy, okay, you might have a chance, maybe, but more chances than none, it might not work. It might. Maybe they're they're too young in their head, or they're immature, stuff like that. But you know, if y'all want to tap into more stuff about that, just let me know. I would definitely tell you. I would definitely tell you. But that's the overview about relationships. Period. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Here's another question I got from. Here's another question that I got from my Instagram. um. So it says here. Oh, superhero question. Okay. So it says here. Why is it loading? That's weird. Okay. Okay. Who is stronger, the Hulk or Doomsday? Oh, I know. I know. You did not just ask that question. Okay. 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 Check this out. Check this out. The Hulk is the strongest there is, right? Okay. So the more angry he gets, the stronger he gets. We know that, right? Okay, cool. So Doomsday, he's a beast too. Don't get me wrong. But if you guys want to see a fight between those two, for sure, do not go to Death Battle. Do not go to deathbattle.com at all. Do not go to them. They messed up the Superman versus Goku fight. Superman versus Goku. A lot of reasons why Superman should have lost those two rematches, or those two fights, should I say? Same thing. What was it? Three. I think it was three. They did three videos. But go to go to like to Cartoon Fight Club and watch Hulk versus Doomsday. Worldbreaker Hulk is just oh man. So the Hulk would win hands down. It'll be tough, but the Hulk will win. He would overcome. And also to touch on that too, the Hulk versus Superman stuff too. It depends which Hulk, and it depends which Superman. All right, there's different variations of the Hulk based off of Bruce Banner's personality disorder. Yes, he has a personality disorder. All right, so each disorder makes that Hulk form. Superman, he's basically off of different writers, you know. So that's what I would say about that. But most of the time, the Hulk would win against Superman too. Just hands down, guys. I know the facts. I know the comics. I know the stories. But that's cool too. He would only beat him going Worldbreaker though. Only beat him? Mm, for sure, Worldbreaker. Yes. Um, World War. I still would say yeah. He would still beat him World War Hulk too. That's like the form before he goes like the Worldbreaker pretty much. Savage Hulk, the way they put him now, especially in movies. In the movies, oh my god, they water him down. Oh my god, they watered the Hulk down so bad. Yeah, so Superman he would beat the movie Hulk, from the Avengers and stuff. He would beat him, but the comic book Hulk and the cartoon, nah, the Hulk would dominate. So that's tight. Um, so Jace to Ace, do you have a question about stuff in general? Because I think, oh yeah, you asked a question already too. Okay, so that's cool. But guys, if you guys want to go ahead and ask some more questions about stuff, some of the stuff, then go ahead, feel free to ask, guys. There's like an open space between anything. So if you guys have asked a question once, go ahead and ask another question. I do not mind at all. We here for like another 20, 30 minutes anyway. So go ahead and just ask away about random stuff, factual stuff, truth stuff, whatever you want to do. Okay. Um. So while I'm waiting on people to ask a question, I want to go into the fitness part about life. Um, Ladies, I'm gonna talk to you first about fitness. If you work out, you will not get buff unless you really, really trying to. Cause man, I see some buff chicks online. Oh gosh, ladies, you will not look like that if you work out. Okay, there's different ways and forms of working out. What I like to say is for myself, there's like three forms of working out as far as results go. There's the losing fat for males too, not just for women. Okay, but so for anybody, for male or female, um, there's the losing fat style working out. There's a gain muscle, but that has a tree to it, different branches. The gain muscle for lean muscle, or the gain muscle to look bulky, right? Um, and then there's another just to keep running fitness. Running is a form of fitness. People don't understand that. It's cardio, yes, but it's its own art to say. There's sprinters, there's joggers, there's power lifters, there's people who just lift to make definition to their body. And also guys, your food is important. So what I love to say to people, and I put this also on my Instagram, my triangle of fitness. Okay? How you work out. So like the volume and exercise that you do and how you do it, right? Your sleep patterns. How are you sleeping per night? Okay? And the foods. What are you eating and how are you eating them? If you can master or do a great job on these three things, your goal is golden. All right? If you want to know how to do that, how to lose muscle, how to lose fat or how to turn that fat into muscle, we can go more in detail about that too. But I think we have a question. Yeah, we do have a question. If you had a chance to teach fitness for a job, would you? If I had a chance to teach fitness for a job, yes, I would. Um, Cause right now, man, I'm just so busy. I'm so busy. But not that much no more because there's a virus thing going on. But for a job, yes. But for a free game, yeah. I'm doing that now too, so that's pretty cool. But for like a job itself, I probably would, depending on what the schedule looked like. So yes, I would. Is cardio the best way for men to lose fat? Um, yes and no. To say that yes or no part is because when people usually say that, like in the gym too, right? Hey Demarco, you know what? How'd I lose fat? Okay. Run a mile every day. That's gonna get you so far, not too much, not that far. What you guys should do if your goal is to lose weight only, um, just lift light to something that you can do like 10 to 15 times a rep, or 10 to 20 times a rep. That little range right there. Whether that's bench pressing, incline, decline, push up. Well, not push ups. We can't do, but if you do 15, okay. Anyway, um, pull ups with the bar, attached to you, or no weight to you at all. That's actually more strength. So curls, there we go. So yeah, just scratch the last part I said. So curls, bench press, incline, decline, curls, free weights. Do those all light and do cardio at the same time. So that same day. So basically, what I do is for myself, right? I don't lose weight because I'm gaining weight. So like what I noticed before was when I used to do hardcore cardio and no weightlifting at all, I lost too much weight to the fact where I was just a little bit muscular, but you can tell that that was fit, but like I was too muscular to the point where, well, not too muscular, but like I was thin muscular. I was thin with it, not like all bulky with it, or in the middle. I was thin muscular. So yeah, so I was fast and cardio, yeah, but I wasn't that strong like I am now. Now I'm strong and fast. So different ways to do fitness. So that's why I love fitness, because you can do it different ways and stuff like that for yourself. Cardio helps out for any type of form, to lose weight, to gain muscle, whatever you do. HIIT training is really good for anything, strength or losing fat. Losing fat just basically means you just want to eat probably about 2 to 3 times a day. That's really it, in my opinion. You can have some cardio with calories, yeah, but the treadmill like every day, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. Lift weights with cardio. Weights can be before, or weights can be after. It's up to you guys out there. What I do is I do weights first, and then I do cardio last that same day, or I break it up between different days where I do lifting weights first. For example, what's today? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. So say if I were to do my whole weights today, cool. Tomorrow, Monday, then I would just do like cardio for like 30 minutes or an hour max. Probably about half an hour, and that's it though. Um, so yeah, but it also depends on what you guys eating. For percentages, I want to say what's most important for gaining muscle, losing fat, whatever you want to do. Who's listening out there? It's what you're eating. Whoever is fit out there, they would tell you also. It depends on what you're eating, because if you eat just burgers, Doritos, donuts, candy and ice cream all the time, with the healthy foods too, it's not gonna get you where you want to be. But if you're very seldomly eating that junk food, you will lose weight. One candy bar won't hurt you. But if you want to have none at all, that's probably the great route to go for self discipline. Self discipline for fitness is golden. It is key to keeping your body straight, your hormone levels up, okay? To have your energy level great, your mood happy, stuff like that. The urge to keep working out. Um, for how you sleep too. See, see what I'm talking about? the triangle fitness of mine works perfect because it all goes hand in hand with each other. So I would say that what you're eating is the most important. Then your volume. Ooh, okay. You know what? No, your well, yes, your food and your food intake and water most important. Your workout volume and your sleeping is about even. It's about even. Cause when you sleep, of course, you are recovering for what you just did to get to make yourself stronger and not that much tired. So for sleep, I would say get about 6 to 9 hours a day. That little time number frame, 6 to 9 hours, 6 to 9 hours a day. Okay. Um. So if you just sleep 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 hours, it's not gonna get you to your goal normally. So if you guys want to just sleep that much, because longer periods of time, you're not gonna get your goal that fast. You're gonna get it slower. So say for example, if you do that for like a period of 2 months, right, uh, of bad habits, you might look the same a little bit, but not too much because you're actually doing more stuff, yeah, but you're putting inside of you junk, and you are what you eat because your cells turn into stuff that you ate to flourish through your body. So your blood goes through your body everywhere. Your muscles, your brain, your heart, kidneys, spine, all that stuff, your bones, your blood goes through every single part of your body on a molecular level. All right. So put into you guys what you want to have healthy for you so you can have better results and healthier results. All right. Do you think that having a casual drink a couple times a week hinders fitness goals? Okay, this is actually another good question. What I want to say to that is depends on how much you're drinking. Cause me personally, I don't drink or I don't smoke, so that's good for me. People who go out, like casually to drink like a couple times a week, it depends on how heavy you drink. It really does. Some people drink like 5 beers a night, like twice a week. So do the math here. 10 bottles, 10 cans of beer, right, per week. You add that up per month. How many beers is that, right? But like once in a while, yeah, maybe. But you can still do your thing though. Just knowing how to play it safe. Um, to always have that bread too. That's another thing I want to tell you guys. So if you guys have like cardio or working out, whatever you do, have high protein and high carbs, right? Or medium carbs. People when they hear carbs, they think, oh, it's bad to have carbs. I want to get fat, yada yada. It's not gonna happen like that. If you eat a bunch of carbs and you're doing nothing, if you're having a bunch of carbs and you are doing nothing to exercise your body, carbs would turn into unused energy, which turns into fat to get yourself stored in the fat cells. All right, so sugars as well. If they just sit in your body, well, high amounts of sugar, because we all need sugar, okay? We all need fat. So I'm not saying 0% fat, 0% sugar. I'm not saying none of that stuff because people take that the wrong way sometimes. Oh, you know what? I have to lose all my fat. Gotta burn these calories. No, your body needs some fat. Your body needs some sugars because if you don't have sugar, your brain for your insulin and glucose level will be jacked up and you're not gonna function properly. And if you do it too much the wrong way, you might get diabetes type 2. All right? Maybe type 1 too. It depends on the person. But yeah, just knowing how to do things like that. But drinking every once in a while, it shouldn't matter that much in my opinion, right? Cuz if I was biased, like being like um just my perception, I would say, "Oh yeah, no beer at all." You know, that's my personal goal for myself to not drink at all. But people who do drink and work out at the same time, okay, but that kind of hinders your workout body a little bit, not to the extreme, and also depends on how much you do it too, though. So a whole lot of beer, Nah, yes, bad. A little bit of beer, it's a little bad. Basically, guys, it slows down the process of what you're going to look like if you didn't drink that beer. So it slows everything down, basically. All right. Um, well, I drink only for myself right now for a long period of time. I rarely drink sodas. It is so rare that I drink sodas. But if I do drink a soda, it's gonna be like the clear, so Sprite, Seven Up, Sierra Mist, stuff like that. No Coke, no Pepsi, no dark sodas. That's worse than clear sodas. Um, Stuff like that. So alcohol, keep it at a minimum. If you guys do work out with alcohol, just keep it at a minimum, and drink alcohol right after you work out, not before. Okay, if you guys have alcohol before you work out, you're not gonna have a good workout. I guarantee you, you will not have a good workout, and that's a promise. So if you do want to do drink, do it after. So like an hour or two after you work out. Um, but I recommend you guys don't drink alcohol at all. But that's just my personal opinion, and that's what I've been seeing for myself as well. Um, the results have been coming in. So for example, in college, I used to weigh, well, high school too, really. My weight was 165. 165, yeah. Um, and towards my junior and senior year of college, I went up to 185, 195. And then when I graduated, which was 2 years ago, almost three now, time flies by, um, now 205. So I'm 205 pounds, 5'10 and a half. I'm still pretty fast. Not fast like I used to be for baseball back in high school, but with my size, I'm still pretty fast. I'm really strong. So guys, just knowing how to train properly for what you want. Because people always get the misconception about, oh yeah, guys, so buff guys are not flexible, buff guys are not fast. That is totally incorrect. There are some buff people who are fast, like me. There are people who are flexible. I kind of am, not really. It depends, I guess. But people on YouTube, I've seen it. People be flexible. I'm like, how can you be that flexible and you're buff? It's all muscle training and muscle memory. As long as you have a muscle, you can train it to how you want it. It might take time, longer time, or it might not, but you can do it. All right, guys. So we got a little bit of time left. We got 7 minutes left. Um, so far, guys, to recap about everything, we talked about um, business. We talked about relationships. Pretty much, we talked about how stuff can affect the esports. And we also talked about fitness, stuff like that, guys. So if you guys have not, if you have not already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. My name is right here. Oh no, my name's right here. SS3 Hulk. Subscribe to the channel. So I'm start doing more videos like this, to be honest with you guys, because it's a pretty fun topic. I've been wanting to do videos like this for a long while. I would just call up in video games because it was so exciting to me, but this is pretty exciting too. So pretty cool. Um, I'll let you guys know when I do another one like this before hand. So save the day about that. Um, so if you have not already, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We got about 5 minutes left on the channel, guys, because I want to do like an hour long thing rather than like a 2-3 hour thing. Cause we had a handful of you guys already on here, so that's cool. But say if we had like a handful more, so a handful with another handful, then we go ahead and makes more longer. And I can't talk straight because I'm so excited. But yeah. So I have time for one more question, and then we're gonna call the video. And I think about streaming to my other streaming stuff too as well, but that'll make sense. So I think I'll just keep it on YouTube for now, and just take off my other things. So next time I'm gonna do a little different again, cause I'm gonna I'm just testing stuff here, guys. I'm just trying to see what works best for us as a team. For videos like this, it's my first time doing the type of video. Pretty good, pretty good, not too bad. Um, but I wanted to have you guys show up on the chat right here, or right here, should I say, rather than just my phone. So y'all can also see what people, have been talking about. But I'm pretty sure if you go to the hold downstairs to my description in the live chat part, then you can see their questions. But I want to see the questions asked on the screen. That's an easy fix, so no problem there. Because I want to go ahead and quit the live stream right now. So that's an easy fix, no problem there. Okay, guys. So a few more minutes, guys. If you're just tuning into the channel, welcome to the channel. We ask and answered a bunch of questions already, but feel free to ask your question about anything or to put your input to whatever you want to do, as far as the topic you want to talk about, or as far as like something that you want to express yourself. What do you want to express to me, or to the YouTube community, or people in the world? Period. Go ahead and say it down in the comments, or go ahead and ask it. Oh, we got Sam. What's up, Sam? How you doing, man? Sam is a GCE member, by the way. What's up with it, man? So, Sam, do you have a question that you want to ask, or a statement that you want to go ahead and let me dig further into? So far, let me go on my phone. We talked about, of course, video games, obviously. We talked about video games slash esports. We talked about relationships. We talked about business, and we talked about being a teacher for fitness. Do relationships change based on where someone lives, south versus west? Huh. Okay. So you're digging into more of the cultural values of dating. That's what I'm guessing. Because the west side of dating and the south side of dating. Um, so again, I think okay, what I've been seeing for this generation, it does not matter where you are from. People will act how they're gonna act. Now, there's certain values people probably care for a little more, or different aspects of personality that people experience more. But when it all comes to one thing about dating, period, like worldwide, or just for USA, whatever, it's still the same to me. So it doesn't matter at all. But also to touch about long distance relationships, those don't work forever. Those do not work forever, because I remember when I was in elementary school, junior high, high school, really, for that one instance. Yeah, um, long distance relationships worked a little bit, but in the end, it didn't work out. So like, wherever that you guys go in the world, don't do long distance unless you're married to that person. That's different. What I mean? If you're married to that person, you see them every once in a while. Well, not even once in a while. That's kind of harsh. You must be a side person then. That's bad too. But as long as you guys are knowing each other for a while, you come back to see the person a lot. Then okay, yeah, that can happen. But if you guys are like just not even mean up like once a month at least, well, no, not even that. Once or twice a week, and you just dating a person, or you just start dating them, it might not work out. But if you're married, you gotta talk to your person about that. Because I don't agree with long distance relationships at all. I really don't. Um, Cause yeah, now we're all older guys. We're not in high school no more. We're not junior high. Oh, so and so. Think about that person. Yeah. But guys, we're adults now. We know what to do and what not to do. Okay. But I would say the South Side though. South Side food be good. West Side too, but South Side got that little taste to it that's just like, oh, it's so bomb. There was not one dish I had from South Side that was not good. It was always been good. Okay. All right. So, all right, guys. I think that's been an hour. Yeah, it's been an hour for now. Okay. Cool. So that'll be it for this time, guys. But so I would definitely let you guys know on my next videos about stuff like this. Um, I gotta see what I want to do. Probably like another, open space live chat. That'd be cool. But if not, then something different. But go ahead, subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. And if you missed this video and you want to get on the next video, um, you know, with your question and your question to be seen down here, in a little text chat, let me know, and then we can start on that for sure. And I would definitely notify you, and I would definitely notify you when I go live again, so you can ask your question, and we can clarify some things or to dig further to how you're feeling, stuff like that. Because guys, we all have to, express ourselves sometime, some way, and also helps not just yourself but other people too. So you can be more aware of what's going on, more in your community, and so you can have more comfortableness feeling what you're feeling. Because some people, they overthink things sometimes, or they just feel like they're the only one who's thinking that stuff. But it's not true, because everybody think the same thing, one way or another. A certain degree about it, maybe, but we are all thinking about the same thing pretty much. Um, so let's all be, kind to each other. You know, let's all be there for somebody, supportive for each other, stuff like that, man. So stuff like that. So all right, guys, that's the end of the video. Um, we will have upgrades next time. This is pretty cool, but like I said earlier, next time we're gonna have the chats on the screen to show you guys questions rather than just my phone. um, but yeah, so thank you all for watching this video, and see you next time. And subscribe, follow, like, and share. Peace out.